As the show continues on now this morning, I've got two great guests. One I've talked to in the past, but it's been a while, Jonathan Schmidt. And Jonathan, you've got someone else that you want to introduce to the community. There's some big things happening, not only at the Lucky Dog Casino, but all throughout the Skokomish tribe and with Skokomish Tourism. How you doing?
Hey, Jeff, I'm doing great. Thank you for having us. And I'm delighted to introduce the new general manager at Lucky Dog Casino, which is Luana Hawley, and we are so grateful for her to be here and be a part of this team. She's been at the Lucky Dog for a little while, but now she's taken on this new role with greater responsibility and is tackling it fabulously.
Awesome. Well, it's great to meet you.
Thank you.
And thanks for being here as well. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you ended up at the Lucky Dog.
Well, I come from the Oakville, Rochester area and grew up there. And then I worked at the Lucky Eagle Casino for about 18 years there, worked in slot department and marketing, and kind of grew up through as the casino grew there. Then I kind of stepped away for a little bit and couldn't stay away from the gaming. I love it. So came back again. I kind of always was drawn here to the Hoodsport area and the canal, and so the Lucky Dog was a great fit for me. And so I came in about a year and a half ago, and have just moved up into a great role, I guess. I'm just loving it.
It's a beautiful facility. You know, we've been there over the years doing all sorts of events and car shows, and the locale right on the canal. I mean, it is one of the best places around. And in addition to the Lucky Dog Casino, all of Skokomish, the tribe, they have all sorts of different properties, and it's starting to reopen. We're starting to get back out there, and we'll get to that in a second. But tell us a little bit about the Lucky Dog. What are some things that have changed if folks haven't had a chance to go in? 100% smoke-free, right?
100% smoke-free. So you can come in and dine, or come in to play, and come out still feeling fresh. And
right.
Yeah.
And I think, I remember when those kind of changes happened, non-smoking sections started to come about, and then I think with COVID and things like that, it went even more smoke-free, and obviously you guys have seen the benefit of keeping it that way.
Yeah. Even our smokers tell us that they would prefer to be in a space that is smoke-free. We are just beginning to work on an outdoor covered, warm, heated space that they can go out and smoke outside.
For sure.
We're making a great area for them there, too, so they can be comfortable, but then come back in and enjoy the fresh air.
One great thing about that area is there's the Twin Totems, there's the gas station that you have the availability to stop at too, but there's quite a few electric vehicle charging stations on site, so people are able to use those.
That's exactly right. We have a couple in the back there. They're just behind the casino, between the Twin and Lucky Dog, and so people please feel free to come and charge. And we're reopening some RV spaces back there that'll start to be available again. So that's going to be a benefit through the Club Lucky. So you'll want to keep your eyes open for that announcement. And we're just excited to be able to have everybody back that way. And the movement is happening. 70-degree day kind of gets you excited about going and getting out on the water, whether that's the canal or that's Skokomish Park in Lake Cushman. And so it's really, there's this energy that's starting this spring, which is what spring's all about, right? Like getting everybody excited about getting outside and getting into events here. And we're excited because we're on the 101, and we're kind of a couple of spots that you can stop along the way whenever you're going on those family-friendly trips, or it's couples trips, or you're taking your motorcycle out, whatever it might be. Just come visit us. We'd be happy to have you.
And speaking of family-friendly, there's an Easter special coming up. Is that through the Drift? There's an Easter meal. Is that a family-friendly event too, or no?
Currently we have, it's 21 and older to get into the casino, which includes the Drift.
Okay.
So that is open. There will be a ham special there all day. Chef Sam puts together a great meal every time.
Amazing
great food. All the food there I've had is delicious.
And that's so true. There's the Easter special. He's launched recently in the Drift. He and his team have put together daily specials. So there's a daily special every Sunday through Thursday. Friday and Saturday we have the prime rib every night. So if you're missing out on the prime rib, we were in a conversation, the hospital had the best prime rib, right?
Yeah,
and it hasn't been accessible. So if you're missing prime rib, come see us.
Ah,
it is
very
delicious. Friday and Saturday night. You get a discount with your card, so make sure you sign up for that or bring your card.
So again, on the website, myluckydogcasino.com, music back to
Yes.
Friday nights.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yes, very excited to have entertainment back, and we're doing that in the Drift also. It's free to come in and enjoy the entertainment. It starts at 9 o'clock, and generally about a 2-hour gig usually.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well, you mentioned RVs, and there's a lot more RV traffic on the road, and a lot more RVs are going to be going up to Skokomish Park at Lake Cushman. It's back open finally.
It is open. We opened last Friday, April 1st, and so we've been welcoming guests back. And whether it's the park or Waterfront Potlatch, which has been closed for a little bit longer, people are excited to get back. Like, we're already seeing the volumes of people coming in. The park has some new things, so you got to get up there to see them. There's an enhanced kid-friendly area in the day use space. There's some, oversized games like Connect Four and Cornhole and these industrial strength, really engaging games that I think people are going to be really pleased with to have a good time.
Well, on top of that, too, some of the great trail systems you have there. I've done a few trail runs along the area there in the park, and it's just a beautiful facility there. So what else can you tell us about, as we move into the summer, what we can expect? I mean, you mentioned a lot of great daily differences at the casino, and the waterfront is open again, too. That's going to be exciting. It's not just out-of-towners that are RVing these days. Locals, even in Shelton, will hop in the RV and head up to the park and do things like that, right?
Well, the day use area at Skokomish Park is really used for our local community, like primarily midweek. Obviously, our volumes go up on the weekends, and it may be from a little bit further away, but we want to be that community hub and somewhere that everybody can go. The boat launch is open, too, so if people have been missing that, get up there, launch the boat, try and catch something. Or just have a good time on the lake. So I think we're just having all those things that are coupling up as the season is changing. And at Lucky Dog, with Luana, there are some new things happening there. There's this reimagination and refresh that's happening. So you're going to see a lot of little things that ultimately you're going to be like, wow, they're doing a lot up there. Primarily at the front end, it's going to be games. So you're going to start to see new and refreshed games. And so please take a look up there. There's almost like something happening every week, I feel like. There's new games up there that should be turned on today. So, there's just everything is starting to click, and there's this energy that's there that I think people will feel when they walk in. We're fortunate. We have an amazing staff there, so they're very friendly. It's a very safe environment. It's comfortable. It's easy to access. You can park and walk in. We have that lower door open. You can walk right in. I mean, it's like 12 steps from a parking spot. I mean, it's like the most convenient casino.
It's easy walking, easy access through the building. And talking about our staff, we just honored a large group have been at our casino for 12 years.
Wow.
So just about 12 years. And so they're very, very, people come to see them. They're there for the guest. And so you're not going to get into our building and get out without somebody saying hello to you.
Right.
To you. So
That's great.
Very friendly.
What are some of the trends in the gaming industry moving forward that you're keying in on around the country or around the state that you want to bring to the Lucky Dog?
Well, there's a lot of more interactive games coming in at this point. So instead of just you're playing alone by yourself, you're going to see games that when the bonus comes up, that you're actually participating with the other people.
Oh, wow! Okay,
games with you in that bonus. A lot of video and a lot of just a lot more in depth and more fun bonusing, I guess, is what you're going to see.
It's amazing what I've seen over the years where kind of it becomes like an immersive experience. You'll sit in a chair perhaps, and the sounds will come from behind you as you're watching the screen or something happening above, and it really kind of transports you into that game, I guess. And, that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Very cool. It's got to be exciting to have things reopen. As you said, springtime, spring has sprung, and a lot of people are going to be out there doing stuff. And after the last couple of years, it's time, and it's a great time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and that's the beauty of Lucky Dog. It is a scaled property where you can go, and if you need your space, you can find that.
Yeah.
Our games are spaced out properly so that we want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable there. And if they don't, Our staff wants to know that. So please give us the feedback. Is there something we're missing? We can take action on those things because of the size of our organization. I will tell you this. You will see Luana at the property often.
Yeah.
So come see her. Talk to her. She
Absolutely.
wants to see you. So that's what's very exciting about her presence there and just the team that's there is we want to be better because we are a part of this community.
Yeah.
So it's a really fun property. It's a really fun time where everybody is really wanting to see people's faces and their smiles again.
About 15, 20 minutes north of Shelton on the 101, and it's about 3 minutes south of Hoodsport on the 101 is where you can find the Lucky Dog Casino. Again, too, there's a lot of great things within the Skokomish tribal properties. There's the great community center that they have that you can find out online, and I'll put the links on here so you can get to the show notes on all this stuff. But it's really good to meet you.
Thank you.
And great to see you again.
Absolutely.
And excited to get out and experience all that not only the Lucky Dog, but then all that the Skokomish Tribal Enterprises has to offer. So thank you so much.
Thank
you,
you.
Jeff.
Thank you.